Watercooler.
Ba-ba-ba-down.
Watercooler. Watercooler.
Ba-ba-ba-down.
Popsicle.
Hey, welcome to Watercooler, episode number 351, also known as 69 plus 69 plus 69 plus 69 plus 69 plus 6. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with us on this wonderful, wonderful afternoon. You know how the show goes. I, Chris Loxmont, to kick it with my cruel digital buds and Matt. With me today, Gary Smith.
Sup, sup?
Ooh, bringing that heat,
Yeah, buddy.
that fire. And Mike Dawson.
It is a wonderful afternoon. Good afternoon to you today.
Thanks.
This afternoon.
This afternoon. Is it the word afternoon?
I
That's
bid you a good, fond afternoon.
a font.
I like bidding people things.
Yeah, I always bid people things.
But only afternoons. You don't bid people.
No, I'll
Always
bid,
sounds
I'll bid you
better in it.
farewell.
Right. And it sounds better in like a British
I
accent.
bid you a good morning.
Yeah.
A good morrow.
Oh, yeah. It's something in the future. I bid you farewell. I bid you good morrow.
I like British people who say at once instead of now. You know?
Yeah.
I think those are syllables well used.
Well, it's like y'all. How I can't say y'all unless I'm from Texas. Oh, by the way, Matt Fondelier's here all the way in Austin, Texas.
I knew this was going to happen. I knew it wasn't going to be. The video wasn't coming through, and you guys were going to forget I was here, and I was just going to sit here staring at you three, being like, they're never going to throw to me, are they?
There's a picture of you. It's a fond reminder that you're always with us.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, which we put these episodes up on YouTube, yeah, we put a picture of Matt up there because there's no video connection right now. But we can hear him just fine.
Yeah.
So.
It's pretty flattering of a picture, too. I mean, that's a Tinder profile.
Aside from the fact that it looks like it has
I know
one
a
of
lot
those,
of chicks who would date that dude right there.
it looks like a filter, like it's trying to age the photo, like
Yeah.
it's from like 30 years ago,
Yeah.
a little bit. But I think
Yeah.
it's just an iPhone 6.
Yeah. You know, Matt.
I have absolutely no idea what picture it is.
It's great.
I'm
I'll show you.
terrified.
Yeah, Matt. You've been married for a while. You've been out of the dating game for a minute. So have I. And I never really did the online dating profiles or anything like that.
Good call.
Thank you. But Matt, if you had to make one, let's say you were single, like in an alternate multiverse universe, what would you put in your description of yourself?
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a tough one.
I can help you out.
Yeah,
I enjoy reading, writing, ping pong.
that'd be pretty.
And then there'd be a ... and it would end
Pretty exciting
with-
stuff.
There you
Aha. That would actually. I bet that is pretty.
I have some
common.
alternates. I mean,
But love me some clam.
Oh no, that's
This
not
is
going to work.
A fucking terrible picture
Don't-
of me. If this was
Just give me some of that
my
sweet,
online
sweet raw
picture-
fish. You know what I mean?
Oh Jesus!
You don't
You know-
like this picture, Matt? What's
no,
wrong with
I
it?
look. I'm on the phone, so my neck is craned in a very odd position.
Yeah, you're on
yeah,
the
because
phone
you're
now.
on the phone now. That's why this picture was picked. The only
I'm
other
also-
option is the one I have of you on the phone, which I don't think you like. I think you like that one less.
That's definitely true. The one on your phone I like even less.
Yeah,
This-
see?
This will be
You're
just
welcome.
fine.
You're welcome.
Are you aware of the
Yep.
other picture I have of Matt on the phone, Dawson?
Uh-uh.
I caught Matt during one of those excruciating phone calls you can have with Adam every now and then, and he was like mid grimace just as something was being said to him, and it
I
was
think I saw that one,
the
yeah.
most serendipitous photo, and now it
Yep.
fills my entire phone every time Matt calls me.
Yep.
It makes me smile.
You know, earlier, Matt, you said ... and syllabically speaking, it's equal to ellipses. So I'm not sure where I fall there.
We're saying that you have a problem with me.
I dot
using
is
that
better.
phrase. ...
It's better than ellipses.
I think ...
you don't-
is better.
You don't
'Cause
punctuate a verbal
everyone
sentence by
gets it.
saying ellipses. Like
you
if
say ellipses to somebody, you'd be like,
yeah.
That'd be
they'd
weird.
be like, what, eclipse, what?
Yeah, I would think you were casting a spell on me.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting stuff, ellipses.
Absolutely.
No,
Yep.
wouldn't work. ...
Makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
And syllabically speaking, they're interchangeable.
Stop saying syllabically.
Yes.
Yeah,
Gosh,
both
that's
ellipses.
too many.
It's a great word.
Both ellipses and syllabically sound like dirty words. They just
Right.
both do.
Right.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
you're just having a dirty afternoon. I don't know what to tell you.
Matt, you know you're still Corolla's outgoing voicemail.
That's true.
I still call him. I call him and I hear your voice. It's a voicemail of Matt going, "Hi, you've reached Adam Carolla's phone. Please don't leave a message."
And you know what? That voicemail box is full because nobody listens to the goddamn outgoing message. They all leave voicemails, and now you can't anymore.
Yeah, but it is nice to hear you on the phone every once in a while. When I call Adam and he screens my calls.
Well, I'm still here. It's not like I died and you can only hear me through a voicemail.
It's all just memories. Good
Again,
memories.
I'm still here. You're just looking at a picture of me, but I'm here.
Fond.
It's a great
fond
picture, too.
memories. Right?
Enjoy this at once.
Yeah, fond afternoons of memories.
Very fond
with Matt
afternoon.
just calling Adam.
Of yesteryear.
Of yesteryear.
I recall it fondly.
Doss, you weren't here last week when we were talking about this.
Nope.
But Matt used to put up pictures of naked women up on his wall. His parents gave them to him for Christmas. It's a long story.
Okay.
They weren't naked. They were in bikinis or lingerie.
Matt had a beat-off
Details.
corner.
Yeah, he had a shame wall.
Wall of shame.
No, it's a shame wall, Matt.
Yeah,
Was it isolated to one wall?
It was a corner.
Yeah, it was a corner, so technically 2 walls.
He had to be surrounded by porno on all sides.
That's okay. All right. I'm seeing this.
It's and
I want to get it out of my
It's
head.
a corner and it was just all pictures of women.
Any Heather Locklear in there?
2 mirrors, but the
but
mirrors are
she
cut
would
off
be
at the chest.
She'd be right in good company there.
Yeah.
for sure.
But Doss, did you ever?
You had Cindy Crawford up there, though, right?
Yeah. We're
okay.
talking easy access swimsuit models, pictures.
Easy access.
Easy access.
Matt,
Ew.
come on,
You know what I mean,
bro.
Like it's it
Doss.
was pre-internet. Could just get a goddamn picture of
Easy
Heather
access.
Locklear,
Respect to
versus
all women.
All right.
Doss, what posters did you have up when you were growing up? Were you a poster guy?
Mostly alcohol posters.
Really?
Yeah. My favorite poster was
That ironically was also a beat-off corner.
these old grizzled and I had a Led Zeppelin 4 poster. But the best was all these old grizzled fishermen in the middle of a storm out on sea, and they are pulling in nets back into their small rickety fishing boat, and the net is filled with cans of Budweiser. And it's
it's an environmental poster.
catch of the day.
Oh, okay. Oh, it was a Budweiser ad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not an environmental
Because when I was 14, I worked at a concert hall, and I had to accept alcohol deliveries. And so the beer guy would give me posters all the time.
Yeah, that's how they got you in.
Yep.
They were grooming you with alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the longest time, I had the promo poster for George Strait, straight from Bud Light, because
Yeah.
Bud Light sponsored the tour. But then it's like, gets you thinking, did George Strait just fucking slam a beer before he took the stage? Because I think that's what they're trying to say, George Strait from Bud Light.
You want to be like George Strait? Slam a beer.
Right. Better make it a Bud Light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, advertising works,
Yeah,
man.
it does.
That's what you got to do.
What are some of the other chicks you got on your wall, Matt?
Oh, let's see. I mean, previously mentioned Rebecca Romaine was definitely the starter.
They're all worn out. There.
How'd you
I
feel when
can't make
Stamos
them
got
out.
there first?
It was rough. It was a rough day. Tyra Banks, definitely the era of that. So she was probably up there. And then a bunch of other Victoria's Secret models whose names I probably never knew.
Now, were those posters or were those, sections of the magazine that were extracted?
That's right. Extracted.
So you had to get up
word.
close and personal with your corner.
Well, you got to tape it up, man.
Yeah.
Gary.
My God.
Write that down.
You got right in there.
My God.
Oh shit.
Wow. Did you focus on any particular one and then kind of move your eyes and go, yeah, but Cindy Crawford's watching?
What is happening right now?
Talking about your corner, dude, where
Yeah,
you did
I
your
know,
bad
I know.
things.
I am very
You
aware.
did your bad things. Yeah.
I thought we were going to move on.
Bad
from this.
corner. You're like, yeah, and Elle McPherson's got to watch.
All right. So I went golfing the other day.
Yeah. Chris, tell me about golfing. Where'd you go?
Anaheim Hills.
I told you that might be a little hilly.
It was very hilly, yeah, true, and Anaheim as well. So it was fun. It's a big, fun golf course. Biggest one I've ever played, and you're hitting out to spectacular views because you're hitting off into down hills and up hills and whatever, and it was beautiful. Well, there are 18 holes in golf, so I've learned.
Correct.
And about hole 13, our golf cart dies. It's the part where you're mashing the pedal all the way. You're flooring it, and you're going at slower than a snail.
Now this is a common occurrence at hilly golf courses like that.
Ah, I see.
Because a lot of times as these things age, they only really have enough charge on one full charge to like go 18 holes. So as they get older, the battery starts to degrade.
Yeah, that must have been it because you really started noticing it uphill.
That's
and then
very succinct.
Yeah, and yeah, I agree. Yeah. So we're realizing that, and but they have the GPS thing in the golf cart. You just select get new request a new golf cart. So we press the button.
You're so spoiled.
Why?
Because I remember when that wasn't a thing, when it wasn't in every cart, and it was just
Yeah.
like, I don't know, I think 250, or like he looks far enough away that I won't hit him. Like,
Oh wow. Yeah. So so we request a new golf cart. Nobody comes for a while. We were like, did they get the message? We don't know. Let's call the pro shop. We're letting people pass us now because we can't move. And
cart path or like middle of the fairway or
we
rough?
moved off to the right of the cart
Okay,
path.
good.
But so people are passing us, and then we call the pro shop, and the guy's like, yeah, I can't find my golf cart guy. I'm gonna keep looking. If I can't find him, I'll just come out and get you myself. Click. And I'm like, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. So we're waiting longer. Nobody comes, and we're just like, okay, we don't know what to do. We don't want to hoof it because these are some pretty steep hills. And
Yeah.
This is starting to sound like a horror movie, dude.
Yeah,
like you
it
guys
felt
are
like
now
one.
abandoned. Do you stay behind and you just
Yeah.
survive the elements?
all of a sudden,
or-
a Jabberwocky comes and taps on our window. No. So one of the guys, because there's four of us, and two people
For now.
yeah, exactly. For now, and two people each have a golf cart. Oh wait, so there's a golf cart per pair, right? So
Friday the 13th hole.
yeah, that's what that's exactly right.
Wow.
Jeez, that's the movie.
That's
Perfect.
Fucking it.
Yeah,
You have a million.
and we all know I'm gonna die first, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
statistically.
yeah. I don't want to get into
Sure.
the logistics of it, but
Let's stick with the golf.
statistically
Sometimes
speaking.
they spare the children. No.
Not in Children of the Corn.
Yeah, I could mute you, Matt. So one of the guys like, why don't we push you with our cart? And we did the rest of the course because nobody came, and
Now, was your cart completely
Why
dead?
didn't you
or
want to
was
hoof
it just
18? Why
sort of
couldn't you
going
just
a little?
hoof the last 7? Why didn't you just leave the cart there and play golf?
these hills were crazy.
Oh, hills. Okay, I feel you.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're pretty.
Okay.
Like, it's unhoofable.
You're not walking flat.
You
It's not
also-
a flat 18.
You also, on a
Gotcha.
course like that, could come up 2 holes later to one where it's just like an elevated tee box, and then you just have to like walk a whole snake thing.
That's
to get
exactly.
down.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what they were like. So
You guys
going
should have
downhill
tried
was fine.
hitchhiking.
Yeah.
Yeah, going downhill was fine, but it was just so goofy.
That you just had to be pushed the
Having to be
whole way
pushed
up.
by another cart wherever we went.
I would have judged you if I'd seen you.
Yeah,
from afar.
everybody was judging us.
If I had seen
Gary.
you from afar, I'd have been like, those fucking idiots. What did they do wrong?
Yeah,
But you
and
didn't do anything wrong.
did nothing wrong, and then bring it back to the club. Turns out they were out of golf carts. Like we pushed the cart back up, and guys ran up like, "You guys done with these carts? Because we got to go out there now." And they've been waiting in line and all this stuff.
There's a guy in the 3rd hole who needs a golf cart.
Yeah, I know. We gotta save them. And so it just turns out that they were just all out. So I didn't know that was a thing. And then, so the guys are apologizing at the pro shop. They're like, "Oh, we're so sorry. We're so sorry." And we're like, "It's okay. Just we're walking out of there and go." They're like, "You going to the bar next door?" And then it was like that Abraham Simpson meme where we're just like walk a circle. Whoop. Yep.
Yeah, we are. What's up?
Yeah, we are actually. What's going on? And yeah, they got us drinks and they made it
Nice.
good that way. But
That's chill.
There
yeah,
you go.
good time. I'm like still tired because we did hoof it a lot because 2 people couldn't be in the golf cart while I was being pushed just for the weight.
Oh,
so
man.
one person had to walk beside
Jesus.
it.
And the confidence that these other people had in their cart, being able to push another cart,
Yeah.
fully well knowing what if ours dies on the
Yeah.
17th hole.
And it was
then we're
very
all
slow.
fucked.
Yeah, and you can imagine how
Yeah,
slow it was too.
so-
So other than that, great trip. But yeah, just had to get pushed the whole way. And
Sounds
I
like a
thought,
good
That was
workout.
kind of odd. Yeah, it was a good workout. It was a good workout. Also, speaking of driving and like parking around and stuff, I get a lot of parking anxiety when
Me too lately.
Yeah, you too, especially. But like if you're picking up food, like if you call an order ahead at a restaurant
Uh-huh.
and there's no parking around, sometimes you just go on the red, maybe go double park with the blinkers on, run in, get it. But
No.
You don't do that?
I don't.
You just you have to look for a legit parking spot?
Yeah, I do.
I won't do the red. I won't do a red zone, a curb, or anything like that.
Yeah.
But there's a place next to the dumpsters at my 7-Eleven that is not a parking spot, but you can totally fucking park there.
Yeah.
I do that shit all the time.
Doesn't Tesla / shouldn't Tesla have a feature? It's a self-driving car. Can't you have the car do a fucking lap while you go pick up your food and then come pick you up with it?
I mean, theoretically, yeah, I suppose you could, but I don't think that feature's really been turned on yet.
Yeah.
Like it's also theoretically can come find you from like a parking space. Like if you park it at the mall, you can like when you come out of the mall, tell it to come to you from the parking space. Like that's currently a feature, and I have tried it 0 fucking times because
You won't try it?
Fuck that.
You gotta try it.
It's not ready. I've seen too many videos of people's cars like just curb rashing themselves and. Like it's getting better. Like the videos, progressively as the months go on, you see more and more impressive ones where you're like, all right, that looks better, but it's my fucking car. Like, no.
I mean, what about trying it out where you're like, okay, there's my car, like right there, one space away. All it's got to do is pull out and turn left. Yeah. What about something like that?
Yeah.
What's the point of that, though?
Get
That's
it out of that
impressive.
handicap spot.
Just so you can get it off your mind.
Yeah.
Isn't it bothering you? Don't you want to know?
Just cross it off the list.
No, not that. Not really, because I've experienced enough of the full self-driving with myself in the car, and it's very good. But
not good enough.
I fear curb rash. I don't want to screw up my rims.
But wouldn't it be their fault?
I mean, good luck. There's so many freaking accept buttons between you and doing that.
Yeah, I mean,
Tesla's not gonna. They're going to
just
tell you
another
were using
thing
a beta
you
feature.
Never ever needed, and
Right.
still don't need.
That's the other reason I haven't tried it, because I don't
And one day
care.
it'll become the norm.
Yeah. I can't wait till it becomes a norm. I want to be driven around. I hate driving.
No.
Like long distances.
Oh,
like
it's terrible,
Gary and
Chris.
our commute's very long. So it'd be so nice if I could just sit back and relax or work or do something.
Dude, you
on
know
the
you
ride.
can
practice guitar. I don't know.
you can write off an Audible subscription. At the end of the year, write it off on your taxes.
Yeah.
So you're just reading the whole way? Yeah.
Or listening to a story.
Okay, Dawson, I'll get
Makes
your new
driving pretty
audiobook.
good.
Jeez, dude.
No. I just listened to, and I still haven't finished it because I got home and there were 45 minutes left. But I just listened to most of, and I can't even think of what it is now, 1984.
Yeah.
That shit's fucking
Great Bowling
gnarly.
for Soup album. I know. It's good. So there
Even better Van Halen album, but I'm just curious why your head went to Bowling for Soup.
we all were there, Doss. Don't worry. I'm on your page, buddy. But anyway, so I parked across the street in this parking lot for a grocery store to get food at the restaurant across the street, but there's signs everywhere that says
Don't do that.
Don't do that, we'll tell you. And my friend who used to work at a Walgreens, the way they would catch him is they hired a guy who would just sit in his car in one of those parking lots and just wait and just watch people get in the car and walk away.
And then do what? Tow the cars?
Yeah, and you get them towed.
See, that's exactly my problem. Like, I am not willing to accept the chance that I'm going to come out and my car's not going to be there.
You're just running in real quick.
I won't do that either.
Don't care.
That's a $500 day.
That
and you're
food
gone.
can
You're
fucking
done.
cool down. As far as I'm fucking concerned, I am not risking that.
Yeah.
And Dawson's exactly right, because that is the biggest inconvenience in the world that comes with a bill at the end.
I'll tell you what.
that.
The if you want to make money, get a fucking tow company and a parking lot, and just start towing cars.
Yeah.
A neighbor of mine in Santa Barbara owned his condo. That was a badass fucking place. And we're like, what do you do? You're a young kid. How in the fuck? He's like, dude, I run a tow company.
Yeah.
We get to charge $300 a day. We get to steal your car and then charge $300 a day until you come and get it.
It's a fucking.
Oh, really? That's what?
Oh, yeah.
That's what they get for
They
it.
are,
They
they
can
are
do whatever-
allowed to charge.
They can
oh
do
yeah.
pretty much whatever they want.
I had no idea.
Say you only got 20 cars in the lot. You're still making fucking $60,000 or whatever a day.
Have you guys ever had
6,000.
your cars towed before?
Yes.
I don't do math
I've
in
had-
public. Oh yeah.
I've had a girl I was dating, her car get towed because we was one of those. It was one of those famous LA parking spots where they had the signs that literally went from the ground to the top of the pole, just all these different rules, and we missed one when looking. And yeah, we came back. We walked back, and the car was gone. Found out it got towed, and it was quite the hassle to get the car back.
Never park at night in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Hollywood does a fucking sweep starting at like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. And there's so many signs on Highland Boulevard or wherever
Yeah.
that it's impossible to find out what is correct. And then within 25 minutes, I saw them tow fucking 12 cars.
Yeah, these tow truck drivers. I mean, sure, they're making money, and it's not dishonest because the law is the law. But
That's a racket.
But you're
Good job.
you're ruining some days here.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
really ruining some days.
No, you're a professional day ruiner.
Yeah.
And then and because of that, you end up constantly dealing with people who are complete fucking assholes, and you become desensitized immediately, so that if a nice person walks up with a reasonable whatever and just wants to pay to get their car out, it's still going to be a bad interaction.
Because they've heard it all.
Yeah, exactly.
I went to see Ike Riley at Hotel Cafe one night, and I was in the club for an hour and a half, and my truck got towed off Highland, and some other dude walked out, and we were both doing the same fucking thing. Like, oh shit, dude, where's my truck? So we realized we're in the same boat. And he's like, my girlfriend says she found the place where we got to go pick up our truck cars. You want to share an Uber? And I'm like, yeah, dude, let's do it. And then he goes, want a beer? Like, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And he had a 6-pack on him, or a 12-pack, or whatever. And we realized as we were walking up to get our tow cars from the tow counter, probably not a good idea to be handling a coldie while you're going to get your car.
Yeah.
So ditch those in the garbage can real quick. But
Well, yeah, because
that was an interesting night.
Yeah. That all stemmed from that Bud Light poster.
But yeah, that cost me the rest of the night and like $400.
Right. But I mean, look, I don't want to disparage all tow truck drivers because I mean, some of them are heroes. Like your car broke down, you need to take your car somewhere, they'll come get you and they'll take your car. Like I've ridden in the car that was in the back of a tow truck before. It was a thrill. It was a thrill.
I don't think they're supposed to do that.
Yeah, I don't think you were either, but they let me.
I don't like that.
Gas, grass, or ass.
See?
Grass for free.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. So, but the just taking the car and just knowing you're going to make money for ruining these people's days. That's that's hard. Like we're Long Beach is notoriously, like downtown Long Beach, notoriously terrible place to park too, just like Hollywood. And my friends would throw their parties. They had an apartment. And it was impossible to find parking. We go after our shift at the Macaroni Grill or something. All the waiters and the servers would go to their apartment afterwards. You're trying to find parking, and someone sent out a message to everyone like, "Hey, they're at this dentist office. It's very much closed. Let's just park in their parking lot, and then it's right across the street from the guy's apartment. Let's do it." And so,
What towing company stumbled upon you?
Oh my
idiots?
God, what a cold mine! The towing. I didn't park there, but I'm walking from my car all the way to there, and I pass by it, and I see a tow truck driver just go into this dentist office and is about to just reap some rewards. So he goes and he hooks up to a car, and I'm calling everybody, get out here now, get your car.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, he didn't hook up to a car yet because what I had to do was I stood like a protester in between this guy with his hook
Wow, fighting the good fight.
and the car, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And I said, "You can't tow this car." And he's like, "Yeah, I can. You gotta move." Like, no, he's like, "Unless this is your car, move it." And I go, "This is my car." And he's like, "Then go move it." He's like, "My wife has the keys." Now all of a sudden I'm married in this lie.
Yes, yeah. All right.
But it's like, my wife has the keys and she's coming out right now to come get it. And he's just like, "You got to move. I got to. I know this is in your car." And I look at him and I did one of those things where I just got a reason, like, dude, look at us. Look at these cars. They're all shitty cars. We're kids. Like, you're really going to tow us all right now and just and ruin our days and blah, blah, blah. And he does one of those sighs like, fine, just get him out of here. And he leaves, and everyone moves their car out. And
you know what? Good on that guy. That guy's one of the heroes that saves you on the freeway when you're broken down at night.
Exactly. That was
That's a good guy.
Yeah.
But see, he also
had to put a fight.
He also wanted to fucking jack you guys all up. Like, see, even the good ones. It's like, it's just a scummy business.
Yeah, it's weird. But if any of our listeners are tow truck drivers, hit me up. I want to know. I want to know what your day in the life is like, and I want to know. I need you to defend.
You want to
yourself.
know about the tow?
Thank you, Matt. Yeah, I
Matt
want to know.
There, everybody.
I want to know.
I'm still here. I'm still in the room.
I want to know about the toe. Yeah. Let's see some comments.
Now it's time for listener comments.
All right, and these are all comments found within our Facebook group, our wonderful, wonderful Facebook group. If anybody wants to join, it's very easy and it's free. You just go to facebook.com/groups/BoboBoyArmy Worldwide LLC. You answer a few questions. We might let you in. It's my favorite place on the internet. And look, a lot of people go, "Oh, I don't have Facebook. How can I jump in on Facebook?" Just make a Facebook. You don't have to put a ton of info on it. Just if you just want to see what's going on. I know a lot of people in the group. That's the only reason they have Facebook is to be in the group. So you wouldn't be the only one. All right. I will just preface this with I did not include a ton of glizzy posts. We got a lot of glizzy posts in the Facebook group still. That glizzy content definitely not short of glizzy content.
Yeah, there's entirely too much glizzy content.
You think there's too much?
I think the way Matt wants to move on from his corner, we should move on from the glizzies.
All right, we'll see.
I mean, in time,
I could see people just joining the group and going, "Did I just join a hot dog Facebook group?"
Yeah, it definitely seems like that right now.
It's
The
got hot dog
glizzy is
lovers.
strong in our group.
Yeah, it really is. But let's.
Makes my skin crawl every time I hear that word.
Really?
Yeah. It's a hot dog. Call it a fucking hot dog.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Glizzy. Ew.
You're upset, man. Remember when you were in
am.
Ireland, you got kicked out.
Somebody-
Of the bar?
Yeah, I didn't even get let in.
You didn't even get let
To the
in.
bar.
Yeah.
Somebody in the Facebook group said
We're
if,
closed. Oh, they're not closed. There are people in there. We're closed for you.
Yeah. You notice all the sausages in Ireland were really skinny? They're thin glizzies.
Remember.
What about the Facebook group,
Phil
Matt?
Lynott. Good. I get a couple of them Phil Lynots. What are you talking about? A thin glizzy. Now I like the word.
See, you got
now
him.
It's good.
Got him.
Now you got me on board, dude.
Got him.
someone in the Facebook group asked if a hot dog is called a glizzy, what do you call a bratwurst? And somebody else commented, a glizzy royale. And I thought that was fucking
That's pretty
great.
good.
I like it. All right, well, speaking of food, though, Jenny Thoreau, listener Jenny Thoreau had a food question. And I think, Dawson, you're very, very qualified to answer this. Lots of air fryer talk recently. My mother-in-law said she wanted to stop by this weekend to test out our air fryer to see if she wanted to buy one herself. So what should I make her? I'm thinking ribeye bites, Brussels sprouts with bacon. What else? Anything that shows off the true magic of the air fryer.
You got to do chicken thighs.
Boom. Jenny.
Whoever does, who doesn't like chicken? Everybody loves fucking chicken, and thighs are the best piece of the chicken. And the air fryer cooks it perfectly.
Yeah.
And it's like, once you have chicken like that, what the fuck, dude?
WTF.
I'm getting an air fryer.
It's hard to beat. Like I every time I cook a chicken thigh in the air fryer, it's perfect. And I just go,
perfect.
How is
It's
it
fucking
so good? How is
like
it this
stupid.
good? Yeah.
It doesn't matter how many fucking chicken thighs you put in there either.
It's true. I completely concur.
I know
And
what I'm having
it's
for dinner
magical.
tonight.
Yeah, man, my mouth's watering too. Yeah, and do you guys have any air fryer suggestions?
I mean, anything frozen that you would otherwise like put in the oven or whatever is going to be vastly superior from the air fryer.
I'm gonna float you this, and this might be just as egregious as Matt trying to make ribs in 20 minutes. So, I made toast in the air fryer.
All right.
Unconventional,
Takes a
but
while,
I'm not
though, right?
mad at it.
Takes
I don't
a
have a
while, though, right?
toaster.
Oh,
I don't have a
okay.
toaster. It's like Matt didn't have a microwave. I don't have a toaster.
Yeah.
I just never.
We've talked about this before. It's
Yeah.
insane. It's insanity to me.
It is?
Do you have a toaster oven?
No.
And you don't have but you do have the air fryer.
Yeah.
I guess that's the only way in which it's acceptable. But
I
even still.
mean, I could do the oven. It
How are you
takes
supposed
so
to cook
long.
a bagel, man? How are you supposed to cook a bagel? You fry it?
He's asking
One thing.
the picture's asking the hard-hitting questions, Chris.
Really,
I go to
one
the
thing
bagel
air
store and I
fryer
have them
can't
do it. I don't
is
buy
toast.
bagels. Yeah.
Don't buy bagels.
Matt's offended to
Yeah.
the soul of his identity.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt's really upset. Yeah, I don't buy bagels. Like, I mean, I'll go to a bagel shop and I like when they toast it and they put all the schmear.
Speaking of bagel shops, how goes the search, Matt?
I found a place that's okay. Their bagels are pretty good. Their cream cheese kind of whack. So I really have tried to find the best of both worlds, which is that I'll get the bagels from there, and then I'll have to just prepare them at home. With
How do you
better
fuck up
cheese.
cream cheese? Like, what's wrong with their cream cheese?
Well,
I mean, I
it's the
could
texture.
be in it.
Okay.
You're either gonna have a really nice whipped cream cheese, or you have just kind of like a spread solid cream cheese. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I
Those
do.
are both
Yeah.
pretty standard. The best way to describe their cream cheese is it's like chunky.
Ew.
No.
It's like,
No,
like
that's
feta
not a-
cheese or something. Like it's almost like crumbly. So it doesn't really spread very well. And I don't really get it.
Yeah, run,
It's
run.
not really
Don't beat
working
it.
for me.
I don't care for the whipped cream cheese either. I know it's easier to spread. I don't like the consistency. I don't prefer it. I mean, I'll eat it, but I don't.
Give me solid stuff.
I just want the creamy.
Yeah.
Well, how do you feel about it when it's in butter form, like at a dinner where you've got a bowl of bread?
Totally down. Whipped butter.
Yeah, with
Fuck
hot,
yeah,
with hot
dude.
bread.
Yeah.
Double
Well, yeah,
up.
because you don't. If you take the cold butter with the hot bread and it's just not right, it kind of turns into that cream cheese that Matt's talking about. We're just you just get chunks everywhere. It's not an even spread.
You need the whipped butter.
Yeah, the whipped butter or the warm like room temp butter.
Yeah,
work too.
That'll work too.
Yeah, but yeah, as far as cream cheese goes, just get the regular.
I don't want.
Get the way Philadelphia wanted you to
Yeah,
have
I want
it.
creamy when it
Right.
comes to my cream cheese. I don't want chunky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Adelphia would be rolling in his grave if he heard about that stuff.
Yeah. I would never do that to Mr. Delphio.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, what kind of cream cheese do you get? Flavors? You seem like a flavor guy. Like you'll get that strawberry.
No, I do not. But I do remember one time I'm just going to be honest. I've talked about it on the show before. Halloween time, I'm getting the pumpkin bagel. I like a pumpkin bagel. It's pretty good.
I'm glad I
get
can't see him.
And
with
you would
regular
do that just
cheese.
because of Halloween time?
Yeah. It's only available at that time of year, Doc.
Yeah, it's seasonal.
Otherwise, I do it all year. But I'm just
Okay,
doing
okay.
just doing regular cream cheese. That's the way I would do it. And one time, I ordered that exact order, pumpkin bagel with regular cream cheese. And when I got into the office, and I opened up that tissue paper, whatever you call that thing, the foil. I got an onion bagel with pumpkin cream cheese, and it was
Not close.
the most disgusting fucking thing I've ever had, and I was beside myself. I'd never felt hatred toward a bagel in my life.
Matt, I
And
just
it
thought.
was
The hatred was at the bagel,
soul-shattering.
not
Yeah,
at
no,
the person who prepared it or the person who ordered it.
It was at everything, Gary.
I got
it
a
was,
bagel idea for
Frankenstein
you.
and the monster.
I got a bagel idea for you, Matt. Tell me where you land on this, because I think this could be the greatest dessert of all time.
A bagel, got it.
A bagel dessert. Now, it's a cinnamon raisin bagel, halved, toasted,
Yep. I'm on board.
instead of cream cheese.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
It's cherry cheesecake. Cheesecake with a cherry topping.
I'd eat it.
Yeah, sounds amazing.
I would eat that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'd also eat Matt's onion bagel with a pumpkin cream cheese. I guess I'm not picky. Yeah, but I would eat that too.
It was bad.
I'd happily eat that. All right. Let's see. Darren Sutton writes, I just noticed a show on Hulu called Reasonable Doubt. Gary, are you aware of this? Can they use that name?
I'm not stoked on it, but I don't know. Obviously, they can, or Mark would have done something about it.
Maybe
but-
Or maybe they could change their name to Cease and Desist after Gary goes deals with them.
There you go. No, as far as I'm concerned, people having that show be popular and that name in the zeitgeist is just going to lead to more Googles.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm cool with it.
Yeah. Yeah. If Jay-Z's cool with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. It's not a super original name.
Yeah. Jamie Foshi
You said
says
if JC is okay with it?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
He's
Oh,
he's a
okay.
rapper.
They were talking about Jesus Christ.
Well, that if JC is
I'm
okay
like,
with
but
it too,
you
that's
didn't say
something I ask
super duper
myself
JC.
a lot
Yeah.
too.
If you said super duper JC, then it'd be, of course, you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jamie Foshi.
For sure.
Faux show.
She has a free tip for guys in the group.
Mm.
Don't ever use the word glizzy on a first date with a girl.
Ew.
Yeah.
On any ever.
Yeah, you
Let's
probably
say
just
that ever.
shouldn't use it anywhere but the Facebook group.
Ever.
We're doing glizzy stuff here, I guess, but yeah, I don't talk about that outside the show.
Yeah. What if you're eating hot dogs though?
Yeah, no,
Not.
I would definitely never say that.
All right. I'll think about it. I mean, I'm not gonna have any first dates, but Carl Alexander says, "Oh, it's a tip for the Christmas popcorn tin." Oh, is that Matt?
The fucking picture.
Thanks.
That was nice.
You guys
of
know
him.
I was gone? Did you guys even know I was gone?
I knew you were gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could tell?
No, I couldn't.
The Carl Alexander has a Christmas popcorn. You know, we were talking about the popcorns, the different kinds of the Christmas tin. He's just pull out the cardboard divider, put the lid back on, and shake. Mix
Yeah,
those
that's-
flavors.
That's insanity. You are chaos.
I'm with Dawson on this one. I feel like as much as I love the popcorn tin, to me, mixing the flavors is verboten.
I do not want to see that man's closet.
Some people just like to watch the world burn.
Right. Jesus, you're an agent of misfortune.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Carl, you are. Did you guys ever get into the suicide, the drink suicides?
I mean, everyone got into it.
What's that?
Like 3 times.
When you walk up to the Coke machine and you do a little bit of each.
like at a 7-Eleven, you go all the way down the row and put 20 things together.
Yeah.
Mix it
No.
all.
It's
Every
all
single
sugar
flavor.
anyway.
It's called suicide, baby.
Yeah.
I feel like we've all done it once.
Everyone's done
maybe
it.
Maybe not Dawson.
Once or
but most
twice.
of us
Well,
have.
we did mixtures, of course, but I think we only did slushies and then put something into it.
Now
Then
that's a
somebody
strong...
would come up with an idea like, no, you mix squirt with 7-Up and it's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's similar. I mean, what we used to do on a regular basis that I stand by to this day is the icy layered.
Oh, like that. What
Like if you walk up and there's a red and a blue,
you gotta
put
get
a
little bit
solid
of
red
both.
base down, and then you put a nice chunk of blue. Yeah,
I find it very hard for me when I go to a Froyo machine that has the mixed flavor in the middle. I always get that. I don't know why. I just feel like I have to, because I get both.
Well,
Here's the thing: you don't have to.
You have options.
I can layer it.
Or you can just get one flavor.
And why?
I don't know.
I like
You must
variety.
be a nightmare to go to Yogurtland with.
Variety is the spice of life.
So how many So what are you doing? Like 4 different little pockets of the middle?
No,
one?
I'll get 1 to 2 flavors at Yogurtland after I
Wait a
sample them
second.
all.
Wait a second. Does TCBY still exist?
I think so. But Yogurtland is the same thing.
TCBY. Yeah, I mean
What the
maybe
hell
at
did
gas
that stand
stations.
for?
The country's best yogurt.
That's right.
And I remember that because they were the first, and I was like, me and all my friends are like, I don't get it. They have ice cream. Why did we need this?
Oh yeah, they merged with Mrs. Fields in a lot of locations.
Yeah, I guess I mean I do prefer ice cream over the Froyo, but the Froyo, I don't know. Every once in a while, it's nice to.
Mrs. Fields at the Glendale Mall. Let's go get some TCBY, baby.
Oh, really? Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go.
Were there any locations in Austin?
You have Google.
Yeah, you can check it out. Matt.
Damn.
Oh, Rich McKinney wrote in. Remember, Rich told us last week that he was going to propose to his girl.
Yeah. How'd
I
that
love how I
go?
put that out there to us first. Like, that could have gotten out, man.
It's ballsy.
Ballsy. Because I read it.
How far before did you tell people? Like, did you tell anyone before you did it?
Yeah, obviously told the parents
Right.
that I was going to do it.
Asked.
No,
Yeah.
Chris delivered an
Can I
ultimatum.
have your daughter for the rest? Yeah, I asked her parents, and then I told my mom too, and asked
Yeah.
what she thought about it. Got the green light. Then went to her best friends, who were very excited because I needed help with like the ring and because if she's told them what she wants out of it, I'd like to know all details. And then that's pretty much it. And then I just went for it.
So how far in advance did her friends know?
Her friends probably knew about 2 months before I did it.
That seems like a long time to me, but I have.
Oh, even longer. Well, because I had to get the ring.
But you're also so tight with her friends as well.
Yeah.
So it's not like you had a real fear that they would betray you. Or
No
blow
way.
it.
Yeah, they're awesome. So, but the parents. Oh man, I told them probably 6 months before.
Yeah,
that took too long.
I give the parents quite a bit of lead time as well, but
yeah, they were getting a little impatient.
Yeah,
you gonna do this?
Yeah,
yeah, I am. Chill. I'm gonna do it when the time's right.
Yeah.
But here, so Rich, give an update.
Okay, let's hear.
Here's a story. I got her out of the house for a few hours and set up a projector playing videos of our favorite songs. Nice.
Not podcasts.
Yeah,
Missed
Rich.
opportunity, Rich.
This video, this podcast.
Like, why are you going to ask us for advice and then not take it? That's what I want to know.
You could have done like the New Year's thing. Like if you start Watercooler at exactly like 6:56, and when she walks in at 7:30, we'll be talking about the fact that he's going to propose.
That's how you do it.
You know?
You know what? Take the ring back. Do it again.
Yeah, do it. Let's do a redo. But anyway, invited her back. The projector's playing this videos of the favorite songs. He made filet mignon for dinner.
Filet mignon.
And then had her ring on the platter that the dessert was served on.
Nice.
Tight move.
It all went smoothly, and she said yes.
Hey,
that's great, Rich.
That's awesome. Congratulations to Rich
Congratulations.
and Rich's new fiance.
Yeah,
I
congratulations.
wonder if she knew it was coming. Like,
I think
maybe we should have her on for the female perspective.
Oh, that'd be interesting. I'd like to know.
She's probably not a listener, so that would be pretty fun.
Yeah, Rich, get her on the line. So, yeah, I think you have to know, right? I mean, isn't it just like there's a point in the relationship where anything a little out of the ordinary, a little extra special, the girl is just gonna go, I bet this is it. I bet this is it.
I don't know. I could argue it both ways, Chris, and I'll tell you why. Because I have thought exactly what you're saying, which is, all right, we've gotten to a certain point, we're a certain age, we've been together for a certain amount of time. Like, pretty much anything out of the ordinary, she's got to think, like, well, there's a chance at least. But I also have pictures of, like, moment by moment, frame by frame of me proposing, and my wife is legitimately surprised.
who?
My wife!
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. But well, anyway, congrats, Rich. And I'd like to talk to your fiance. Just get her on the line. Thanks. Mike J. Nilsson, Matt's fave.
Yeah.
He had a crazy dream the other night. He's walking down the street. Here, I'll do it in his voice. I'm walking down the street and I see a pickup truck in a driveway across the street. In the driver's seat is Dawson. In his lap, a woman. And there's another one in the passenger seat waiting her turn. Oh,
Waiting her turn.
Mike.
What does that
he's
mean?
having sex dreams about Dawson? I kept walking. Oh, because it's a dream. I knew that these women were water cooler listeners. Even in someone else's dream, Dawson's the man.
Wow.
Jesus, dude.
How do you respond?
I don't.
How do you respond?
think-
All I
have
got
to.
to say is I was actually there. It wasn't a dream.
Oh.
Wherever this was, I was there. That really happened.
All right. Well, there you go, Mike. It wasn't a
the
dream.
other one patiently waited her turn.
Every time
Oh God.
Every time Jen wakes up from a nightmare, and she wakes up and she sits up like, I'm like, you're okay? Oh, I just had a nightmare. What happened?
Dawson was in a truck.
Dawson's in a truck. Every time she does it, whatever scenario
I was
it is,
waiting my turn.
whatever scenario. Yeah. I'm gonna. That's funny. It's funny.
That's pretty good, Matt.
It's funny.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
Gotta be another comment in
That
there,
was
right?
weird.
No, that was it.
Nilsson.
Yeah.
Nilsson having sex dreams about Dawson. I love it. All right, and that was comments. Thanks everybody for
That's it?
writing in.
We need a palate cleanser, bro.
Well, hold on. I got a good one here, which
So
I want
do
to
I.
contribute here. You have one too, Gary?
Yeah, I do. But go ahead.
All right. Well, I will go ahead. So,
Good. I was serious.
all right, good. You know, for a long time, I have wanted us to find our own dick banks. You know, Dave's of Thunder had so many incredible songs written about the show, Corolla Show,
I
obviously.
wrote a lot of those songs.
You know, I think we have our own very talented fans out there. And I've said it before, but I think it's time for fans to start submitting music. And I got to tell you guys, I got a submission. That's right.
Okay.
Got a submission.
Let's hear it.
You're really bored, aren't you?
What's that? No, this is not me. Shut up.
Oh, it's not you?
Let's hear
No,
it.
this is not me.
But people just contacted you to
People
play.
just- hold on.
Yeah,
Be real.
Someone decided, hey,
we
you know
need-
which member of the water cooler will get my song on the show? The one that doesn't live in California.
the one that
anymore.
streams from Austin by himself. When we have all the sound gear and Gary plays all the drops.
fuck?
Well, let me
me send
provide
it
a
to
little bit
Matt.
more background. Let me provide a little more background. You guys are aware on Facebook that I just accept everybody's friend requests.
Oh,
It's
that
come
is
up
true.
on the
That
show.
is true.
Yeah.
And, there's a certain fan out there who may want to remain anonymous who tends to send me drunk messages. It just happens.
Dawson.
Anyway, here's what he sent me.
Yeah, that's me.
This is what I just got.
Sometimes I feel like Matt isn't in Los Angeles. Sometimes I feel like Gary is gay. But the city I live in is Minneapolis, Minnesota. Chris likes a man is kind of a twerp. Take me to the hamster I love. Take me all the way. Take me to the woof woof boys, whatever the fuck. Fucking bullshit. You can't even, once I let my finger off this button, it's going to go to the fucking internet. I cannot let go of this button. If you play this on the podcast, just tell everybody, I love them. I love Chris. I love you. I think Gary is less of a prick.
There you go.
Then what?
That's a really
That's
great
where he
musical
ended?
contribution.
I feel like
where
I
it
took it in
stopped.
the nuts in that song
Yeah,
and in
a lot
the
of
fucking
dissonance.
note to follow. What the fuck, Minneapolis?
A lot of alcohol
Now-
consumed out there.
What?
Nothing. I just saw something you wrote down.
Oh, no, I
I
just-
don't want to step on it.
Oh, well, I asked Matt before the show if he had a Shea Fond du Lait, and he says, I don't, but I have other juicy content.
OJC.
And I need you to send me. I need you to let me share.
So that was the
audio.
OJC.
And that was the OJC, Matt?
That was it.
It sure was.
Why did you play a track from a Casio keyboard before that then when you were testing audio?
He said it was just a
You
test.
didn't want to give it
Yeah.
up.
So here's the thing. I also enjoy a fan submitted song. I like them to be vetted. I enjoy them to be maybe a little less stream of consciousnessy.
Yeah, some pointers for future people looking
I'm
to
just-
submit.
Yeah, because
Some
I don't want.
background
I don't.
instrumentation.
Actually, I take that back. I would like you all to just try that again and send them all to Matt. Any drunken message you have, and sing to him, and let's just see what happens.
I will say I did
You're
like.
probably friends with him on Facebook.
I did like that he went a little Brad Pitt and then Once Upon a Time in Hollywood for a second there, screaming at himself.
Yeah, but American Idol-y judgment here. Let's go around the horn. Dawson, what do you have to say?
Judge Judy, man.
That's
That's all I got to say, dude. Judge Judy.
well. I think I mean it took the words right out of my mouth. For the unnamed listener from Minneapolis, that's going to be a hard no from me, dog.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was just about to say,
Yeah.
Chris. That is absolutely a no from me, dog.
I got to say, watching the three of you guys listening to it, it started with smiles, and then about halfway through, it took a real dark turn.
Well,
and I suddenly regretted
I'll be
playing
a-
it, but the man sent it in, so
wow.
And we have to play
Hold on.
whatever Matt gets.
Sent it in. This guy got drunk and went on Facebook. Like, what the fuck is? Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So
People sometimes do that
And I'm-
to me, but I don't ever open the messages, so you'll never get through. You can do that, do it as much as you want to,
yeah.
but I'll never see it.
Look, I enjoy a Red Hot Chili Peppers tune. Sure.
I don't.
That's my least favorite rendition of it, though.
I hate that band.
You hate that band. Okay, that's a
So
whole. That's
fucked
a,
out.
That's a whole different. That's a whole different thing. But
Blood Sugar Sex Magic is a masterpiece.
no,
Mother's Milk is pretty cool.
the album.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But when the dude just started making up words, it's about the time.
Yeah.
They had a very Aerosmithian decatapultation.
Like, what word did he make up?
There's so many of them, and I would have to
Too
sing
many,
a
dude.
song.
Yeah,
And I'm not
I'm
gonna
not gonna
do
do
that.
all for you. I'm not gonna do all the made up words that take too long. So we're just not gonna
There
give you
are
any.
a lot of them.
There's so many.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one chorus. I know for sure. Ding dong, ding ding dong, ding dong, dong, ding bang. That's a song. That's a fucking lyric from the Red Hot Chili
And
Peppers.
now all of our Asian listeners just canceled us.
Seriously, my Shazam is going off.
Gary, you said you had a good comment.
No, I somebody DM'd me, one of our fans, and he had a question that I thought would be perfect for the Facebook group, and then he said, I don't do Facebook. And I said, well, I'll do it for you, and I figure I'll just read it on the show. He wants to know if there's anyone in the Army who's good as a woodworker. He's looking to buy a cutting board. I guess he wants something cool, and he's looking to support someone else in the Bobo Boy Army.
I think Lane is just.
FTL, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
He's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very good.
I can make you a bar stool out of pallets.
All right, back to the song because I can't get it out of my head.
I can't either.
I do. Okay, couple things. First off, Matt, the reason you saw me enjoy it right at the top was because it's singing. I was happy to hear something melodic, and it sounded like he was gonna say some. I mean, I don't need praise by any means, but if you're gonna
It turned into a roast.
it will. The thing about roasts is they need to have some sort of joke in them.
Well, yeah.
rather than just like
He said you were a twerp, and it didn't even rhyme with anything.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
like okay.
It was a chosen word.
you gotta have
he
a setup.
specifically chose that word.
Yeah, it's very.
It seems very hateful.
Yeah, there's something like there wasn't a if there's a callback to something that would
Yeah.
make sense or anything, but just like out of the blue. Yeah, that's why it didn't really resonate.
Yeah, it basically was a song that started out like, "Here's my problems with you," and that's aggressive.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Anyway, Dawson built stools out of pallets.
I did. 2 of them.
So Dawson has now moved up.
I'm
from-
by no means a woodworker.
Yeah, but look, I saw him. You tweeted them. Follow him at Los Angeles. Find these stools. They're cool looking, and they would totally hold you up.
They're cool looking because there are 2 of them.
Yeah, yeah.
It needed a twin. So
really
then you're
did.
like, oh, that was done on purpose.
That's purposeful.
Right.
Yes, that's exactly. right.
Otherwise, it just looks like a bunch of fucking sticks together.
Yeah, that's exactly right. If you have
Yes.
2 of them,
Yes.
it's meaningful.
So they're like,
and it's
okay,
like, okay,
that makes sense now.
yeah,
Yeah.
there was thought that was put into this.
Right.
Did you realize that after 1 had been completed, or did you know that from the outset?
I realized after 2 had been completed.
Oh, okay. So you just completed.
I
the
had
second
cut
one?
enough pallet wood to make 2 of them. And I really wanted to put my saw away and put all my tools away and clean the garage again. But I'm like, it's here. There's the wood. I have to build another bar stool.
Yeah.
The first one took me, I guess, an overnight, like all in, probably about 6 hours to figure out, okay.
Was
the
this your
fuck am I
design?
doing? Yeah.
Oh,
And you know, you're not sure. And pallet wood ain't the strongest fucking wood. But then the second one, I just fucking stacked up more pallet wood, drew a bunch of lines, measured it all out, cut all the wood first. I was done in 90 minutes.
boom.
And
Yeah, once you
you
have
just
the
get clamps. It was so easy, dude.
yeah.
I mean, I found out that one of the legs of the bar stool was going to bow out remarkably.
Yeah.
And as long as you got that big clamp, put it all together, wood glue it, screw it in, shit ain't going anywhere.
No, I mean those things hold up all those Bud Lights that you get.
Don't drop it on your toe, though.
Yeah, don't drop it on
I
your toe.
did.
It's pretty
And it
incredible.
hurt.
It's pretty incredible what people can do with pallets. Like they'll make gardens like garden beds and for flower beds, excuse me, and just you could make decorations. You could do things with pallets.
I don't do TikTok or anything like that, but I've gone down a few pallet videos where people are just like a 5-minute video of like all the different things people do with pallets. It's crazy.
And all this
Absolutely
pallet
crazy.
talk is a great palate cleanser from that terrible song
Sure
that we heard
is.
earlier. So I'm very happy that pallets are able to do that as well. But those look nice, Dawson. As I was gonna say, it's nice to see that you've stepped up from rather than just finding random furniture.
Just
in the alley
building
and bring
random
it in.
furniture.
Now
Now
you're
I'm producing it.
Yeah, you're producing
Right.
it.
I was-
you're finding
I-
random pallets, and then
I
you're
was
making
a
something out of it.
hunter-gatherer, and now I am farming.
Yeah, You're literally evolving the way human
Absolutely.
society has evolved.
You've adapted to your environment.
Yeah. But yeah.
I'm gonna get a lathe soon. So look out, dude. We're gonna enter the industrial age.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
The industrial lathe.
The industrial of.
All right. Well, those are our comments. That was Matt's juicy content, and that will do it for Watercooler. Thanks to everybody for listening to this show. Why don't we go around the horn and get our plugs in? I'll start with Mr. Gary Smith.
All right. So my plug is Reasonable Doubt, as always. Please subscribe to our
the
Reasonable
Hulu show,
Doubt.
right? Oh no, the podcast.
No, the podcast, but there's something of a Hulu connection I'll get to in a second. Check that out. Subscribe on YouTube and everything else. And I have a secondary plug that is from my wife, and she wants to know if anyone in our community or anyone you guys know work for the toy companies Zuru or Moose. So hit me up on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does she have a complaint?
She wants to become a toy influencer.
You dropped that content as a plug? What?
I mean, that's she has not said it that way, but that is the ultimate goal of what she is asking about, I believe.
Your wife wants to become a toy influencer.
Yes.
Okay.
I did not anticipate this being a whole fucking topic, Chris.
How could it not be?
I shouldn't have called her that.
Don't kids do that?
Yeah.
Why are you-
that would ultimately be what would happen.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, she's not
there
going
you
to
go.
be the
There
one
you go.
doing it.
Yeah. Okay.
So we can
That
fucking
made
get some
sense.
free toys,
I'm a
guys.
child.
She's looking to get some fucking free toys.
Yeah. There you go. Sweet.
But see, here's the thing.
I think I need to see an audition tape.
You've seen an audition tape. You watched him open a fucking toy at his birthday party. There's the audition tape.
Yeah, but I want to see what it's going to look like produced and
I mean,
the lighting. Like, I mean, these.
I'm
Before
not quitting
I
my
go,
job to become a fucking.
before I put my neck out there and get you these free toy connects, I gotta see.
When you have a connect, I'll give you a teaser,
I might have
Chris.
connects.
Well,
I might have connects. That's what we called my my off-brand Legos.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
connects.
what they were called.
yeah.
Matt.
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at Matt Fondelier, and please check out our Patreon show. It's, half of the show. If you like this, you should listen to the other half of it. And I also just want to apologize to you guys for playing that song. Because speaking of Patreon, not since I chose Hush as a movie commentary have I felt so uncomfortable and alienated from the rest of the group. So I love you guys, and sorry that I moved. I love you. Please don't hire Ian Bagg in place of me.
Get the bag. The segment writes itself.
He's never played insulting music for us.
We love you, Matt.
Yeah. Dots, what about you?
My band is opening up for Canadian rockers Killer Dwarfs in Vegas on October 14th. And I know a lot of people are like, fucking Vegas. Well, here, we're going to be in Vegas. And drinks are on me if you come to the show. Friday, October 14th. We get a 45-minute set.
Awesome.
And I forget what the place, like the Star Bar or something like that. I forget what it's called.
Yeah. Nice, dude. Vegas show with the Killer Dwarfs.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Come check out Dawson. You get a free drink if you go.
Okay, there you go.
As for me, I'm playing some shows. I'm at the Ordinary in Long Beach this Friday night. I'm at Long Beach Marina Wine on the...
Where should I follow you on social media if you maybe want to tweet this shit out or
follow
put it
at
on
Loxy
Instagram?
Music, at Loxy Music. And also, I want to become a toy influencer. So if anybody has any toy connects, hit me up. And I think Joy's gonna have a rival.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to make all the jokes I want to right now. But they are all right there because of that song. That song bummed me out. And now I want to be mean. And you're talking about being a toy influencer. And it's just all right there, but I can't do it because I'm a better person than that. And I love you, Chris.
Gary taking the high road. All right, that's our cool. We'll see you later for. We have a movie night. We have a meetup this week. We have Patreon. We have all of the above. So thanks so much for listening to the show. We'll see you later. Goodbye.
Popsicle.